Hey, greetings and salutations to you people of the interwebs. So today we're going to be doing an unboxing, a first impressions, a transforming of Doctor Wu's take on Beastbox and Squawk Talk and Squawk Box when they combine together. So the good doctor has decided to make some tapes for the War for Cybertron trilogy style, and seeing as they haven't done Beastbox and Squawk Talk, they've taken a go at them. I've normally associated Doctor Wu with add-on kits. I think the good doctor has started to do their own figures, but yeah, it'd be interesting to take a look at these little guys. First of all, someone's been asking to see what the actual tattoo is on this arm. I don't know how well you can make out on camera, but it's like there's some undead pirates and a ghost ship behind them. So that's going on. It's not Transform related. So we're going to open these up. That's why the arms are out today. I'd like to say sun's out, guns out, but this lockdown has taken away my guns. I need to get back into that. So get rid of this bubble wrap, like yeah. So it's a dinky little box. These are relatively cheap. I can't remember how much they were, and I ordered them from Bababoo on the eBays. So let's just open that open. Just says some cool artwork anyway. Says Shattersource. It's a Rang box and Eagle box that they're calling these. This toy is 5 centimeters small. Deformation series contains small accessories. Please pay attention to play carefully to prevent damage and loss. Right, so there we go. First off, we've got some weapons on a sprue there. We have some tech specs with the artwork on. He's a purple orangutan. I always thought it was a gorilla, but you know. It's called a Rang box, and it says here, Gorilla is Shattersource. This is #1 combined robot. It is different from #2 robot Eagle. It has strong power and can fight with the opponent with a strong body. It is the power source of Shattersource. Right, and then Eagle. Eagle as the #2 component robot with extremely high mobility, can perform various diving and reconnaissance tasks. Oh, we've got a diving task over there. Do you want to take it? And the back laser gun can attack the enemy from the air. It is a flexible and ferocious air robot. It's quite cool. You hear that? Quite a cool texture to these cards. And then Shattersource is a combined robot, which is combined of Gorilla Box 1 and Eagle Box 2. After the combination, the character of the robot is divided into 2 levels, sometimes irritable and sometimes silent, which is an elusive role. Right. So they've got the stats on the back as well. So it's quite mediocre, with some lesser stats, and completely mediocre when combined. So yeah, I mean, they're only a small guys. So there's that. I presume these are instructions. These are the instructions. And this is also the instructions. So we don't need them, do we? Doesn't tell me how many steps. So here we go. These are what we're looking at. A tape that falls out. tape that comes out. Let's quickly, got a rumble here, and let's just quickly transform him. I don't actually own Soundwave, so we're just gonna have to guess that they're the same size and can fit in Soundwave's chest. There we go. So this is Eagle Squawk Talk. As you can see, there's some like wing details painted on the side of this tealish tape. I think that's a hinge. I was just looking to see if there was any pegs that come out on them, because with these guys there's always pegs that come out, but I don't think they've engineered those on. So if you want to, you know, you can stick them to sideswipe, but these guys don't seem to have that. These are just boxes, oblongs, tapes, spools. So what we'll do is we'll have a go on Gorilla first, shall we? He's got a head here, on ball joint. Can find his, I presume, are his gorilla arms. These are his gorilla legs. So you can hunch those over. It seems that's just an adorable little gorilla mode. Straight out, transform straight away. Now let's see about Squawk Talk. So these, let's see, they unpeg and fold out. This tail feather flaps down. This tiniest bird head. Oh wow, it's got a very tiny bird head, and these don't separate any. So it's got the thickest wings, like these tiny little feet here, caca, and a back feather. Just these big chunky. Yeah, so the gorilla is obviously the most successful one there. I don't know if you spin that round actually. Do we? I don't know. I don't know if you can. No, his legs don't work if you spin that round. So yeah, he's always got the robot face as his ass. We've got these sprues. I'm not entirely sure whose guns belong with whom, but taking a look at the art on the back, I think the bigger cannons belong to Beast Box, and these small things that do quite resemble Laserbeak and Buzzsaw's guns, I think these belong to Birdie. Let's see. So then, we can do they actually peg in there? It seems to me there's a groove in the back of this that looks like they should peg into. But they do not seem to wanna. You can kind of rest there. So we might have to, after we've had a go, actually pegging these into, so let's peg these the other way around. So the big cannons definitely peg into Beast Box. Successful. Beast Box is successful. Squawk Talk. Hang on, right. Could change things. You can. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so if you do them flat like so, I say like so, I'm not even showing you because it's very tiny. I need to get a bit of flash here from the sprue. It's a delicate procedure. Come on, sausage fingers. Ah. So yeah, that pegs in. That's his bird mode. Cool. Yeah. Right, so this guy also has a combination mode. So we're gonna take the guns off, we think. So straighten this up, fold the gorilla head down. The gorilla arms are very obviously the robot arms, so we've got the top half done. Now then, fold these around. Fold these down. Fold them across. Fold that there. Now it's just trying to figure out what the actual fuck is going on. What the peg together joint is. So yeah, it's just that. So there's those two pegs, for lack of a better word. There's holes there, so it's like sliders. So you just slide. Let's do that. It's a camera, so you slide that in like so. And then we have Shattersource or Squawk Box, as his G1 name would be. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let's see. So I think you can then take these smaller guns. It looks like there is a space for them, perhaps under here. Again, it's considering where all these accessories go. I think the longer ones they peg into the slats there. I don't know. There's some holes. It doesn't seem to hold that tight. Yeah, they're tiny. These guns are tiny. And these ones are even smaller. Yeah, let's consult the thing again. Alrighty. Oh. We're getting this completely wrong, kids. So this goes together to make a bigger gun. Like you can see this. To squint. Right. So then this then pretty much pegs into where I was guessing the big cannons go. And there we have him, armed and operational. So this is compared to Ratbat, and I put Rumble down somewhere. Where did I put Rumble? It's right here in front of me. This is buried in a box, behind a box. I stuck him onto Sideswipe, didn't I? So yeah, so we'll use Frenzy instead. And there we go. If I put Frenzy, I will use Rumble. So yeah, as you can see, much bigger than Rumble. And if you want to compare to a deluxe size transformer, here is Chatterbox, Squawk Box. Squawk Box. Don't you remember me from the cartoons? Ooh, I didn't know cartoons, kid. Next to a Marvel Legend scale figure with sweet Shatterstar, Shatterbox, Squawk Star, and Zanzibar, Squawk Bar, Dreadnought Pyrop. Words, use them. My heart is. Yeah, I dig it. It does exactly what it says on the tin. It feels like an official figure. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. He's got a head swivel there. He's got these big old feet on the back of his head. They're attached. Pull those off. Apart from the small accessories, you'd never get away with this. That's the official release. There's a ball joint there. There's an elbow joint. And there's a little bit of a up and down the wrist where it transforms. You can kind of lift that skirt up a little bit. There's no... Is there a... No waist rotation. Got a ball joint here at the hip. A double jointed knee. Ooh. There is a thigh swivel. And there's a swivel at the ankle. And I think because it's all for Cybertron line, they've not neglected the ankle rocker. That's what I mean. This feels like... I mean, I've owned many third-party products. And this is one that is meant to be a kind of add-on kit, but for the entire line, not just an add-on kit for a particular figure. And it feels like it belongs in the line, which I think is quite novel for a third-party product. Yeah, I dig that. That fact that it's, you know, it's not trying to prove itself to be bigger and better than what Hasbro is making. It's just going, here's a little complimentary side dish that will go with the rest of your figures in this line. But that's kind of cool. So yeah, that's my review of the Doctor Wu, what they call it, Shattersource. Worth picking up. It's relatively inexpensive, really, for a third-party product. And you get one cool gorilla, a bird, and this cool robot that they form into. Until then, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. And because you deserve it, let's bump this, shall we? Pisto! Fisto!